Good morning, everyone. TGIF, right? Thank God it's Friday. Every day's Friday here on the Cindy Mae. We're going to have a little fishing going here pretty soon. I've been waiting for the tide to switch. Right now it's headed in the wrong direction. Sure, we could catch them, but that's not the way we want the tide to go. We want it to head towards the left, or no, I'm sorry, to the right there, towards the boat that you see on the far right of the screen. That would be an incoming tide. I don't know how active they're going to be this morning. Usually I like to start, right when the sun comes up, and we're going to be starting about an hour and a half later. But we will have the advantage of an incoming tide. So let's see what happens here. Get your coffee made, your party material together, invite Batman or your scooter driver to come over, and let's party. It's Friday. Got about 20 minutes before we start fishing. So, like I said, get your coffee made, your party materials together, get your breakfast in you or get it cooked, and we're going to have a show. All right, all right, all right. Got chocolate coffee creamer, the Walmart brand. It's not too bad. I'll kind of be glad when it runs out, though, and I can go back to the bottle of French vanilla creamer I got for myself. They've been out of it for days upon days, and I finally found a bottle. Walmart brand. Our supply chain is really screwed up, just like the people that run the country. LOL. But we're not going to worry about them. We're just going to live our lives to the best that we can and go fishing and partying and enjoying life, Best thing in life is a nice ship to live on and a couple of good rods, I suppose, to fish with. Oh yeah, and a YouTube channel that you can stream live from. What else would you want? Your own television channel. I'm waiting for a delivery so I can go out for a day or so fishing. Probably head to maybe 6 Mile Creek, or who knows, maybe we'll go all the way down past Palatka. It's that time of year. I'm waiting for a delivery It's not too hot. It's getting chilly at night, though. Me and the Cindy Mae, we want to go somewhere. She wants to go somewhere as bad as I do, I bet you. Yeah, we'll invite Batman and Robin. Yeah. And we'll sing the Batman song about at least twice an hour, maybe every 15 minutes. Boy, that one will work hard for minimum wage. Phew. About 10 or 15 minutes. It'd be fishing time. I'm going to try a new prepared bait that I made yesterday. Mixed some of that fried chicken up in a baggie with some bread balls from the soft shell burritos. About 10 or 15 minutes. Be fishing time. So we'll be trying those little, we'll call them shell cracker nuggets. Catfish and shell cracker nugget. Yeah. New bait. Wonder how long it'll last in the refrigerator. But we'll see how good it is the next day, because it's the next day now, and it's almost time to start fishing. The new super bait, yeah. Homemade super bait. I guess this is as close to living in paradise as you can get. To me, it's doubly, triply better because I live right on the water. I can actually sit on my couch and fish, or I can lay in bed or sit in bed and fish. I'm down here in the basement. I guess this is as close to... Yeah, life's pretty good here. Except when there's a hurricane, and then it gets it gets more interesting, actually. That's when I get lots of views on my live stream. Nobody wants to watch me fishing anymore for some reason. Guess it's that pesky shadow banning crap. I'm the original get shadow banned. Get him! Yeah, I like to make funny movies, but as it turns out, the people that run YouTube now, they have no sense of humor. None. So maybe the artificial intelligence is in charge over there. Maybe that's why they don't have any sense of fucking direction or any sense of humor. That's what it is. We just figured it out this morning here on the Back Porch Fishing Show. Welcome, everybody, to the Back Porch Fishing Show in about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, who'd believe that little spot between these two boats can hold so many fish at any given time? Yeah, it's better when the other boat leaves, but long as they don't mind too much, And I don't make a pest out of myself. That's a pretty good distance to catch a mess of fish. And they can be big or they could be small. You just never know. You never know at all till you catch it. This is the mighty St. Johns River. It's one of the only rivers that flows north. I guess there's a few more. I don't know the names of them offhand. I wonder what this river would do if they plowed an opening through to the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, made an inlet. That would be cool. They'd have a big giant circle everybody could travel on nice and safely without all that boat traffic. Wouldn't that be something? It might clean out this river too, make it nice and clean. Get all this stained, dirty water out of here. Looks like a septic tank. Black and gooky. (13 minutes after 8). Oh, the time's getting close. I'm getting excited. Are both of my viewers excited? One of them's probably me. That's why they call it shadow banning, because it's just you and your shadow. And you think you're still getting millions of views and no one's watching it all. That's okay, because I like to watch it. I don't care. That's why I'm still here. Because I got my own TV channel. Oh yeah, Batman's here. Hello, citizen. Batman here. We're expecting a good fishing show this morning, citizen. Remember how he always said citizen? Hello, citizen. Like, what the hell was he? I'm sure he'd say, I'm Batman. You ever hawk a loogie and it just goes wrong? I just tried to hawk one out of the hatch. And one of them, the orbit on it got a little bit, shall we say, lopsided. It almost landed in my coffee cup. Missed it by inches. So that means that we're going to be lucky, right? Yeah, that was lucky that I don't got a loogie in my coffee that I just made. Maybe we'll catch a fish and be lucky. We're going to try my homemade prepared bait here. Looks legit to me. You know how they love that fried chicken? Well, unless you don't know, you're going to know one of these days. One of these nights. One of these lonely old nights. Yeah, just like that Eagles song. You're going to find out. You really scream like a cat. Meow. Like Batman. All right. I say it's close enough, right? Close enough time to start the show? Yeah. Where's my hat? All right. Find a pair of sunglasses. It's showtime. It says that. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. It's showtime. I see people are arriving, ready to do their thing out there this morning. Everybody busily working like a feverish bumblebee on their boat. Except for me, I'm so lazy. What are you gonna do? All right. I say it's time. Is it time? It's time. Cue the music. Comes the star. What's up, Chip? All right. Let's see if there be fish there, huh? Got us a medium action crappie rod. Nah, it's just a cheapy medium action rod. Little tiny hooks. Little tiny. Now we're gonna try the secret bait nuggets. And chewy. Alright, here we go. Will we catch a fish or starve? We hooked up. Got something. We got something. Looks like catfish. Yeah. Well, that didn't take long. Mr. Channel Cat. That took all of about 5-6 seconds to catch. I guess they like that bait, right, that I made? Alright, let's try another one. See how long this one takes. Make some noise on the water. Where's those big shell crackers? Where are they? Alright, by popular demand, let's get that giant bobber out. Bobby, wherefore art thou? Well, we got one small channel cat so far. He was cute though. Yeah, he was. I don't think the tide has even changed yet. Yeah, we did it even before 8:30. Yeah. Some giant bobby action. We're getting some of them little turd peckers. Always a couple around there to steal your bait. Oh. Well, of course. Sometime when I'm out, you have before. I got it. Mr. Giant Bobber. Let's see how that looks on the big screen, huh? Mr. Giant Bobber. Oh yeah, I can see that. Your curry. What that bobber got? He's taking it for a ride. Hey. Not lately, just little ones. I get them from time to time. Yeah, we're legendary around here. Guy says these people here say they saw me catch giant catfish. Let's get this party started. Wonder Bread. to make another cup of coffee. Hip hip hooray. That fishing's a little slow. Caught one channel cat so far. If I was hungry, I'd have ate it. Probably about 13 inches long. Nice and comfortable down here in the basement. Just watch the world go by. Watch the little ones peck at it. That tide's dead flat. I mean, it takes a little while to move. We're all the way at the end of the Green Cove Springs zone. Said 8:30 was slow tide. So, should be coming in, right? What a nice day. Nice to live in Florida. Even nicer if you live here on a boat. I'm gonna watch it on the screen with the regular folk at home on their big screen TVs. Now, they're not chewing like they were yesterday morning. I guess you just got to start at the same time, you know, right when the sun comes out. They don't care which direction the tide's going, right? The only convenience it is to us, the tide. Fish know how to deal with it, no matter which direction it's going. People always, oh, wait till the tide. Well, you know, if they're in a place where you gotta wait for the tide, if it's shallow there, the water, it all goes away, right? When the tide goes out, there's no water, no fish, yeah? I see little ones still boinking at the bobberless rod. The eddy currents here keep pushing the bobber up beside the boat there. But if you got a big screen TV, I don't know if you can see it on a cell phone or not, but you can see the white rod boinking just in constant motion. But they can't get it off of there. It's a testament to how good my homemade bait works. It caught one within 5 seconds too when we put it in the water. I guess he went back to the school and told everybody not to eat the homemade bait, right? Yeah, because they all go to school. Well, I got both the rods. I can grab them. I can reach them. I don't even have to move. Well, I got to stand up to grab the one up on the roof. But we tested our bait. It worked right away. Like I said, he must have went back there and told everybody to... I don't know. That's river fishing. I guess that's fishing anywhere you go, right? They're either biting or they're not. But they'll start, you know, when you least suspect it. That's for sure. That's why we got the drag set real loose on both of them. They'll just, you know, spin our little clicker. Makes a little tiny noise. It's not like my big Penn Senator. I love when that thing takes off. That's the sound you want to hear. Said we're making another cup of coffee, and then we'll go back out there. If I can reach both the rods, nothing's getting away. I tell you what. If it bites the line, starts peeling drag, more than likely we're gonna get it. More than likely. We don't get them all. Get a pretty good percentage of them, though, for sure. One channel cat so far. I started a little late. They like it right at dawn. Almost always here. not too active in here between the boats, but I was after something really big popping the top of the water behind the boat there. I couldn't entice it though. In the narrow space I had to cast to. Tide's starting to run fairly good. Never know what you never know, right? Now we got a giant bobber out. Then we got a free line bait that's just swinging around with the tide. Getting lots of little nibblers. You never know when it'll go down though. And start buzzing those drag. I'm ready to get them. Yes, sirree. One channel cat so far. Slow day, yes, sirree. But it's a nice day. Anytime you're out fishing, it's a nice day. Something pop, pop. little hop, hop on the rod there. I'm watching it with you on the screen here. Mine's in real time, though. Yours is at least 5 or 10 seconds into the future. Into the future from the past. In other words, it has a delay. That's supposed to be to edit out bad words. Did you see that? But boink! Those are probably little catfish, but they could be brim. Big brim, too. Pecking at it, you know. They're smart. There goes the sailboat. If you look between those two boats in front of us there, you can see it heading out for adventure somewhere. Every day they come and they go. You go all over the world from here, don't you know? These boats here all have adventures if they could only talk. The owners might be really embarrassed. I run aground almost every time I go out. I like to get in close to the bank and drift fish, so for big catfish and reds, stuff like that. Well, it's a little slow, though. Josetti! What's happening? I just noticed you on there. I just came back down into the cabin here. Snow. Yuck. Why would anyone want to live where there's snow? That's why you got legs, you know. Even in the old days, caveman, he'd pick up, he'd say, bitch, let's go. It's getting cold here. We're going to head south. And his cave woman would say, what would she say? If you was that cave woman, what would you say? The caveman, he says, bitch, let's get going. Get your feet moving. We're headed south. It's getting cold. Would you be like, okay, but we're going to Florida. We're going to Disney World. Yeah, that's it. I want to go to Disney World. Uh-oh, there was some action. What was that action? Uh-oh. Little pecker on there. Little turd-sized catfish. I seen people eat them that size. Supposed to go south in the winter, not in the summer. So that's what goes boink boink, if anybody was wondering. Alright. Well, that's 2 fish. You gotta count it. If you catch it, you count it, right? It was small, but technically it's still a fish. And it's like if you let a fart and it doesn't make any noise, is it still a fart? Yeah, it is. Yes. Question and answer here on the show. All right, coffee. Yum, yum. Uh-oh, what was that? You go get it done, dang it. Ding dong, dong, dang it. Don't slip on the ice. Because in Florida, it's a nice. You see that? I got a t-shirt on and shorts, no shoes. It's early in the morning and I'm out walking around. It's as nice as you'd want it. My fishing sure is slow this morning. I should have started a lot earlier. My rod's getting some boinker action again. Looks like some other little pecker pecking along at it. Got him, whatever it is. Oh, had it. Yeah, get that apartment. Spend that $1,000 a month. You could buy you a boat in 2 or 3 months if you just saved that money that you were gonna spend on your rent for a couple of months. You could get you a boat and live like I do. Was a nice shell cracker. Brim blue bluegill, whatever you want to call it. That's family size, eating size for the whole family. Eating my homemade fishing nuggets. Captain Danny's Brim Busters. That was a whopping fish. He just pecked at it like one of those little peckers, and I just happened to lift the rod and it bent hard. And there he was. So those little pecks, they could always be a big brim. They're smart. They didn't get big by being stupid. They can't resist my Captain Danny's Fish Buster nuggets. Brim Busters. I like these things. After they've been in the refrigerator overnight, they got a really nice consistency to them. Let's put some fresh ones on our bobber, on the giant bobby. Yeah, they're gone. Had a nice brim. Think of this as a reef, and it's a giant reef. It's 1,000 feet long at least, and it's private. No one's allowed to fish it. There's thousands of them down there. It's just a matter, are they hungry or not, you know? Yeah. Most of the time, yeah, they are. I've been here 6 years. Not exactly in this spot, you know. Hurricanes, you gotta move around, and a lot of times the dock gets damaged and they have to fix it. Maybe the 25 pounds channel cats. And I got like a 4.5, 5 foot gar in here when there was no boat, you know, next to me. They got the big long snout and the snappy teeth, and they're kind of thin and long. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had him on the dock. Yeah, I had to untangle it, you know, because it had been spinning around, and I had 50-pound test on there. When I fish for the big ones, I don't want it to get up around somebody's boat or get around a pillar. You know, it's going to be right there. It's a slugfest between me and the fish. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I've only lost 4 maybe, and I think I've only been broke off twice. Yeah, And the other four managed to find something down there on the bottom, you know. And that was the end of that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to call those my brim buster nuggets, but with a catfish delight emphasis on catfish delight. I think his brim like that current running. It's running now. See if I catch another one, eh? Oh, I missed him. That was a takedown. Double D darn. That rod went boing downtown. This could be brim. It could be catfish too. It could be anything. It's a big river. More boink action. What could it be? He gets us the right boink up on it, and we'll see. He puts the right boink on it. Yeah. Brim Buster Nuggets. Boink boink's back. That's what it was doing when we just caught that giant brim, though. They're smart, you know. They peck at it, and they feel any resistance, they just spit it out. Unless it tastes really good, right? Then they can't put it down. Let's put a special tea on there. Huh? Got my brim buster nugget on there with a little piece of fried chicken skin. It seems to be a favorite in the river here. At least that's about my favorite bait. That you don't have to go to the bait store to get. You don't have to catch it yourself. And you can eat it if you want, right along with them. Boink boink's back. Let's see if that's a brim. I tend to think usually when they go boink, it's a little turd catfish, but I was mistaken a few minutes ago. Come on, bend that rod. It's getting persistent, if anything. Usually they wallop it, bend the rod, but not always. Little nibblers. Oh, boink, boink. They're really tiny, or they're experienced big bait stealers. Big and fat brim. Catfish don't usually steal the bait. They just wallop it, unless they're little tiny. Lots of little boink boink action there. I give it a lift and a jerk though, because it could be something decent, right? It's back. It wants to make an appearance here on the show. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. Him a little bit ago. Yep. Fishing's a little slow, but I started late. At first light, they're cranking pretty good. Yeah, until about 7:30. I mean, it's on fire, and they just I don't know. Go back to siesta somewhere, yeah, crash out. There's just not that many down there, you know. I don't know, because the water's so dirty you can't tell. Yeah, I had a nice brim, and I caught a channel cat, so 2 decent fish so far. And then a couple little tiny turd catfish. I still got them. I still count them because technically it's a fish, right? Well, I caught fish. You could be like Crocodile Dundee. That's not a fish, you know. That's a fish. But, well, you know. I got them on video, about 1,000 back, you know. Haven't caught any giants this month, but last month I had a few. Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, it's the same thing with this one. It's the drag's just really loose and the spool spins, and they hook themselves. There's a light tension on it, but they can't pull the. There it goes. There we got one. Woo! Look at him go. Whoa! I bet that's a big. It might be a big brim. Probably catfish. So. It's a brim. It's a big one. Staying down. Catfish. Dinner size. Oh, this your bullhead. All right, hold still. I said hold still. All right, you want to spin? He don't want to leave. He said, I've never been this high up in the air. Yahoo! I give that a 10. Yeah, I grab a hold of the shank of the hook and rotate it and then shake it a little bit and it just falls right out. Yeah, but it's this tiny little barb and hook, you know. I mean, the hole that it makes, you know, as you shake it, it tears a little bit, and then the barb comes right out. Or maybe it's the same size as when it went in, you know. All I know is that's what you do. Well, that was fun. That was a nice bullhead. Yes, sirree. Fishing's picking up for sure. Getting one every 4 or 5 minutes, eh? Put up a nice fight. It was all over the place. What's that? Josetti? What are you saying there? Kerplunk! Yeah, that's it. That's the game, Kerplunk. getting bigger. That's about all you can say for them. They're getting bigger. Man, I can see myself now in the corner of the screen in the cockpit. Yeah, my fishing machine. Oh yeah. Seems like every 4 or 5 minutes we catch a fish now. Basically, all you got to do is just let it sit there, cast it out. It's probably 3 or 4 feet down in the water. This free line one here, I either put it on free spool or I hold it, and get ready for it to bend. That one walloped it. Like I said, when it's bigger, they just wallop it. They don't mess around. They like them tasty catfish nuggets, brim and catfish nugget. Just let it sit. Sweaty. Oh yeah, that's more better. Yep, I caught enough to feed a whole family so far. Fried up in fish sticks, make fish tacos. They like my homemade prepared bait. It's pretty clean too. Works good. Oh yeah. Just a constant parade going by. Deep fried fillets, huh? You like that big old hunk of fish. Yeah, the last 2 fish we caught would have filleted up pretty nice. Uh-oh, the bobber's going somewhere there. Nope. Guess that's the tide. I can see big fish hitting the water out in the main reservoir, or the main river. Even behind the boat there, further out there, they got a spot, you know. One of these days I'll have to figure out how to get them. Nice and cool down here in the cabin. Oh yeah. It's getting hot out there. It's supposed to get up to about 80 degrees today. Don't you just love to rub it in everybody's nose when the weather's nice around you? Yeah, ha ha ha. Block out some of that sunshine. There we go. Yeah, we'll watch this in real time here. What's going on out there, world? Let's see what everybody's been saying, huh? Sushi, a pig, seafood chowder. Somebody's hungry. Alright, so we got like at least 5 fish, maybe 6. Another that we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 eating size. You know, we got a channel cat that was eating size, was the first one. Then we got a big bullhead. And then we got that really good sized shell cracker. Brim, bluegill, whatever you want to call it. It's Probably approaching the 2-pound range. That's a big one. And then we got another bullhead after that, a little baby bullhead, and then that big bullhead we just caught. We're doing pretty good. First thing in the morning, though, was always the best. I'm sorry I slept late. What can I say? Yeah. I was up late. Just so nice here, even at night, you know. It's pretty nice. Paradise. Or it's like the song almost, Paradise. Got to build up a base tan. Look at that, everybody's walking around with shorts, t-shirt. And people were shoveling snow up north. Come on, people. These are wealthy people, too. They live in these big, wealthy houses, and they either pay to get their snow shoveled, or they shovel it themselves. But still, why the fuck would they want to be in that cold-ass weather? It's dangerous, too. Huh? Something looks weird out there. I had to poke my head out there and see what's going on. Looks weird. It's hot out there. Yeah, maybe that last one went back and told all his buddies. He's like, don't eat those nuggets, man. They're like, what? That harmless, tasty morsel? What? You like your parlor? Parlor. Is that a living room? A parlor? It's where people sit around and talk, right? Serve up tea and crumpets and let silent farts that nobody can hear but everybody smells and they know you did it. You're like, everybody looks at you. Because you got the smirk on your face of the person what cut the cheese. Look at that giant bobber out there. That's a work of art. I'm going to have to put a skull and crossbones on there and call it the Jolly Bobber. You know, the Jolly Roger, the Jolly Bobbers. That's a good idea. Be like, raise the Jolly Bobber. Well, it's hot out there. I can fish from the cockpit here. I can reach out and just grab that first rod and the rod on the roof, all I gotta do is stand up and grab that. I'm watching it though on the screen in real time. I'm with you. I'm also looking at some of the chat here. We got a pale-skinned girl that likes to eat fried fish. And she burns easily and likes sushi. Typical girl. Oh. Whoa, how'd that bobber get back over there? He must have had a fish take it over there, right? I didn't even see it happen. How can that be? Guess I'll go back to watching it in live time. I was looking at another screen there with comments and statistics and such. A lot of stuff going on out there. So what's everybody catching out there? I know, a cold, right? I'm catching a cold. Catching you some munchies or something, some crunchies. I haven't had nothing to eat so far today. Uh-oh, what was that? Boink, boink. I see it. Boink, boink. Oh, I see more boink in action. Come on, do something. Do something besides go boink. Boink, boink. It's got the boinks. I see it. I don't know if it's worthy of doing anything about, though. Although this big brim are pretty smart nowadays. Sons of bitches are professional bait stealers, that's for sure. Oh, it's nice to have a boat that has a bathroom, a kitchen, 2 sleeping areas, got cable TV, medium size, big screen, whole 24 inches. Hey, that's big when it's only 5 or 6 feet from your face, right? Actually, you know, I could get a bigger TV, but really not any room for it. It's just got so much space and that's it, you know. But it's nice, it's air conditioned. When I put the air conditioner in the door, it's not like I had one of those $3,000-4,000 air conditioning units that are built into your boat, you know. Diesel generator running AC units or whatever they are. Nope, just a little $200 window unit. Electric cord, that's all it takes when you're here at the dock. Something weird floating along over there by the dock. By the seawall. What the hell is that, I wonder? Kind of lazy to look. Whoa, there went a rod. Whatever it was, it just broke my rod. Or actually, I did. Went out there and put too much reverse pressure on it. That's what happens when you slip, right? Ding dang. He was on there. Or she. Yeah, I hadn't busted a rod in a long time. I guess that's a good reason to buy another rod, right? I just busted one. Ding dang dong. Oh well, I got lots more rods back here. It didn't break all the way through, but it's broke right where it goes into the butt of the rod there. My fault. My bad. Let's see if I can read. There, see if that's any better. Alright, so we hadn't caught anything on that bobber rig. Caught like 6 or 7 fish on the little white rod that I just busted. Uh-oh. Looks like it's doing something again. Something had a good bend on it, and I slipped on the hatch cover there, and I thought I broke the hatch cover, but I broke the rod instead. That would have been a good reason to make a new hatch cover, though, too, right? Another project, planned project. Now I get to go shopping for a rod, that or Amazon, one or the other. Boink. I see it boinking. Something pecking away at it. Hey, is that the bobber gone somewhere? Don't you get tangled up in the other one, Mr. Bobber. Haven't had a tangle in a long time. We don't want no tangles around here. Uh-oh, boink a boink. Look at all that boinking. Whoa. Might have to do something about that. A lot of boinking. Whole lot of boinking going on, yeah. Oh, what a cool channel. What a cool video maker. Stream, whatever you want to call it. It's mesmerizing, tantalizing, it's fun. Foul-mouthed fisherman. I gotta remember that. Hey, there goes that bobber, puffing along, but it didn't do nothing other than go a little distance. I like it when it just goes under, it goes bloop. That's a big bobber. It's like as big as your fist, maybe bigger than your fist. For sure, this little turd catfish not going to pull it under for more than a half a second. Little boink. Even the big bluegills got no problem. Take it down for a few seconds. This big brim will take it under and have their way with it. have their way with it. Well, it's nice down here in the cabin. As long as you can get out of that sun. The dock Wi-Fi's been kicking butt. Works good in the late morning and the early afternoon. Yeah. Look at all those boats out there. If they could all talk, it's probably a good thing they can't. Would they all like snitch on each other? Uh-oh, there goes that rod again. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Should we put it to him? Give him the business end of that stick? Huh. Yeah. Little peckers. You never know, right? Yeah, a lot of people are surprised how many fish there are right here between these two boats. I said that there's a 1,000-foot pier here. It's like a giant reef. It's just a matter of them swimming by and saying hello. Look at that rod boink. Boink, 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 boink. I think those are little catfish, but it could be a brim. They're really smart. They just nibble at it, you know. Because it's like unnatural to them right now. It's stationary in the water, just hovering there, even though it's free lining. You know, it's only down 4 or 5 feet at the most. They find it and they wonder, you know, why it's not sinking. They might annihilate the bait and get caught like that, you know, but it's like there's a lot of action on that rod. Just boink, 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 boink. I'm just kind of lazy. That bobber has done nothing but swim around a few times. I'll make the late morning coffee. That'd be good. We'll have to try fishing earlier. Like maybe tomorrow we'll start at the first light like we usually do. It'll be right in the middle of the outgoing tide though. Something like that. Get some water here. Some water. Oh yeah. Man, nice living on a boat. Everything's here and ready. Hey, what was that? Oh. What was that? Keep forgetting I can see the big screen. Although I can hear the clickers going, they're right beside my ear, both of them. One's up above and the other is kind of right beside, you know. You better learn about multiplication, because you know what I mean. They probably already taught you multiplication in 6th grade or something. Something like that. Not multiplication. Proliferation and multiplication. Yeah, proliferation and multiplication. Know what causes that? Well, that coffee pot started making the weirdest noise. It sounded like a bird flapping around. It's sucking water down into it, you know, into the heater. It's like a blah, 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 blah. Oh, what the hell? Where's that noise? It's right beside my ear, you know. What the hell is that noise? Another morning freak out. 10:17 on the fishing scene. It's slow, but they're biting. Yes, sir. Well, you tell them junkies how much to put in their syringe, huh? You're the one that does that. Get a job with the government. With the good old government. Maybe it is chewing on something. Captain Chuck. There he goes. Let's see what's going on in there. Whoa. Mr. Travis. I got something here for you. Something probably better. Huh? I got two of them out. One free lining and then this one here. I caught like 7 fish so far. Caught a big brim and well, I don't have to do that. I got an infrared camera I can watch, and then the rods have a clicker on them. You know, when it's free spool and it goes backwards, it goes ding, 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 ding like that. And if they're really buzzing, you'll notice it right away. Yeah, I caught 3 bullheads and a channel cat, and then a big brim so far this morning. And usually I start right at dawn. I do a lot better. Like yesterday, I had a big brim on there. He was about this size, maybe like that. And yeah, and the fucker swallowed the hook, so I had to come down inside, you know, and find the hook out, because I got this nice one that a customer sent me. And he was watching too. He gave me $60. He got so excited that I was using his thinking what he sent me, you know. And so I put it in the water there and loosened the drag just a little bit and set the rod right here like that. Went down looking for it. I come up. Lo and behold, there's 2 of them on that motherfucker now, and the new one's even bigger than the other one. I mean, it was like sheep's head size brim. I know, he was like 2.5 pound brim. A double header. It was so funny, you know. Dude got so excited, he gives me. I got some pieces of fried chicken, and this is pretty cool. I got soft taco shells or burrito shells, and I pinch them in little pieces about, yeah, you know, they gotta be fresh, so, and the soft variety, and they're pieces about this size, you know, like that, and I put the chicken in there with them in the bag. Well, you can envision that, you know, and I put them in the refrigerator. And the next day, they got a real nice consistency. And they're hard to get off the hook. Fish fucking love them, man. Because it's got like that fried chicken grease. Real slow release into the water, you know. I do really well. Like this morning, I put one in. I started a little bit late, you know. And 3 seconds. I had channel cat on in 3 seconds. And I dropped it in the water. Yeah. Well, yesterday was the same thing. I started catching brim though right away. You know, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, you like that? Maybe, I don't know. You can look at my channel later and see them. They're automatic upload. Big catfishing with no G. I've done pretty well all December. I don't think I've got skunked one time. But a lot of times, you know, you can just see the bobber fishing, you know, and I'll be down inside. Yeah, they don't care, you know. It's just like they're fishing, you know. Don't work too hard, man. Yeah, that'll make your weekend more better. It's trash. I finally threw that hose over there by your hose. Yeah, you probably threw it away. It's gone now. That thing had been there. I don't know who left it there. It had holes in it and shit. So I drug it over there. Yeah, I remember when that drunk broke out. he was had his boat across from there. He was like drunk as shit. Comes out here and he broke the stem to the pump out. Like he was like leaning on it, you know, while he was trying to hook up his shit to that side. I watched him break it. I didn't say nothing, you know. It's like, yeah, well, he probably paid. Yeah, 1 2 nighter. Hopefully they charge him a pretty good penny. Charge him like $100 or something, you know. Oh, it's been broke 3 or 4 times. It's not hard to break, you know, if it gets any tension on it. Yeah. And one night, the guy that was parked over there, he couldn't figure out how to make the electric work. He comes over here and unplugs mine. I was watching TV and it just like goes out, you know. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought, well, maybe everybody's is out. After a couple of minutes, I looked up, you know, and the dock lights are all on. And then I knew, I was like, that son of a bitch, man. Oh yeah, he came back and he kept saying that the people at the marina told him to do that, you know. And he was drunk. I think it was the same guy that broke that one, you know. I kept telling him, no, they did not. You know? They might have told him to use this one here. You know, on my side, it used to not. Now, I think they fixed it. Yeah. What are you going to do? No. Let's see. Might help put some bait on there, huh? And a little turd catfish. Sit there. These are surprisingly hard to get off of there, though. What's up, Mark? They were both stripped. Imagine that. I got coffee. All right, all right, all right, all right. Some creamer. All right, all right, all right. I'll be glad when this chocolate caramel creamer is gone. It's not so bad, but it's not really all so great either. Alright. Oh yeah. Get out a new batch of that bait, man. Get into this fresh coffee here for a minute. At any rate. Oh, it's hot out there. I'm gonna have to do laundry and then I can have some light colored t-shirts. I'm down to the darker colored t-shirts. There it goes again. Boing, boing, boing. Whoa. That's some boing action there. We might have to do something about that. Whoa, look at that. He's trying to pull that rod in, folks. Look at him go. He's back. Let's see if we can give him a surprise. Nope. Oh, pecker. Up a fresh pack of brim nuggets, brim buster nuggets. Ooh. Must be some good ones in here. Ooh, I gotta put that on there just for the brims. A big piece of chicken. Gotta rebait it because they keep eating the bait, darn it. It's alright, we got the superior bait on there right now. That's right. Okay. Let's get this party started. Yuck. Sun's hot. It's hot. Alright, well, we're fishing. Still fishing. Slowing down, but they're still biting. Some apartments don't let you do that. You might have a HMO or whatever it is. Some kind of rule that says you can't put out, laundry. They do that everywhere, It's unsightly. It's like hillbilly. It's here on the dock, everybody does it, and nobody really says nothing about it. I know I do it all the time. And in wintertime, I got one of those oil heaters. It's got little radiator vanes in it. And I can put a couple clothes on there that are damp and they'll dry pretty quickly. But watch out about the cheapest apartments there, in especially in Tampa or anywhere for that matter. Might be a pretty undesirable population living in it. All Section 8, and might be where everybody in the neighborhood goes to score late at night, Gotta watch out. Yeah, low tide was at 8:30, so 6 hours from 8:30 is tide change. 2:30. I'll do the math for you on my fingers. my finger calculator. Yeah, they'll leave you alone until they don't. And then it'll be real inconvenient, late at night. You get a home invasion, kick door in, knock on the door, whatever. Some girl there says she needs help, and the guys are all hiding just out of sight of your little round peephole. Since you opened the door to help that girl, they just push their way in, and it's like Clockwork Orange. If you haven't seen that, you got to see Clockwork Orange. That's a good movie. I think that was Stanley Kubrick or whatever his name is. Famous director, filmmaker. Best movie you'll ever see. Reminds me of me childhood. It's quiet on the water. Having my last cup of coffee here. I have to get the fan out. Took the air conditioner out a couple weeks ago. It's only been a few days, but you really need it. Today's probably one of them. Going to get up to 80 degrees or so. Alright, let's turn on the fan, man. Man. Oh, if it's a bad neighborhood, believe me, you won't want to live there. Hey, bad neighborhoods can be pretty bad. Even if it's a nice place, you know, and then like the second you leave the complex, you're in a bad neighborhood. Still scary. Yeah, they'll add those weapons to their arsenal. I wish you the best of luck. I suggest you do a lot of research about any of those areas before you move in, and that's a lot of money. I guess, you know, maybe what your parents are paying for it. My rent here is under $400. It covers everything. I got 24/7 fishing if I want. And not only that, it's like a huge river and there's lots of fish. Sure, sometimes they don't bite, but usually they do. Like so far, you know, we've caught, I think, 7 fish since I started streaming, and I'd say 5 of them were good eating fish if you wanted to eat them. Of course, we don't eat our guest stars, you know. That's the guest. Whoa, there went a boinka. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got one. another bullhead. Guess you'd have to be hungry to eat that one, but hey. The fact is that you could. A pig. It was one of those turd catfish that Toby likes so much. So he likes turd catfish. That'd be a big turd, though. Be hard to cut that one. So the whole thing comes out, right? You have to exercise your sphincter muscle. Slice that bad boy. Oh, that's funny. I never heard that one. Hey, remember, you heard it here first. Oh, what an idiot. Work your sphincter muscle so you can chop that bad boy. Uh-oh. He's back. Look at that. That broken rod's doing it again. Oh, he's back. Little peckers. Oh, it's hot out there. That's all you can say. It's got to be 80 degrees. I know it is when you're out of the wind, you know, there's not much wind to begin. That sun, baking bright. It's baking bright. The bobbers sailing all around. Oh, there goes Dink Donk again. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, wait, that's on the delayed action rod. Yeah, that's full screen. There we go. Look at that bobber swimming around. Got some little Dink Donk decided he wanted to have it all to himself. I'm gonna cruise around with it. Don't you get tangled in the other line, Buster. Buster Keaton. Don't do it. We're having coffee. Coffee and fishing. Oh, that little rod's pumping again. It just goes boink, 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 boink. It sure gets a lot of action. That thing's caught 8 fish so far. It's busted too. Busted right in half. But it's still hanging in there. Uh-oh, look at it. He's going Mr. Boink action on it. Should we say surprise and pull back? Surprise! Look at him, boy. He's getting vicious with that thing. He's going to have his way with that little Bessie, Hessie, little Sheila. Yeah, he's going to have his way with that little Sheila. Amazing how good that stuff stays on the hook. Yeah, my new go-to bait. We'll have to make some more of that. That's good stuff. I got enough to fish with it tomorrow morning. What'd you do with it? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a shot again in the morning. First thing. This time we'll be up early. I overslept this morning. Started about an hour and a half late. We still caught a pretty lot of fish. It's just they're not bam, bam, bam like at sunup. That's a better luxury though, to watch and just sit around and watch the people going by, you know, and see what kind of stuff they're fixing on their boats. And then watch the bobber go down or that rod get busted. Or me bust another fishing rod. Whatever it was tugging on there good too. I came out and the hatch wouldn't move quite fast enough. And then I slipped on the stair in there and leaned on the fishing rod the wrong way and snapped it right above the reel. Bow, bow, like that. No, you can't duct tape that. Might be able to bust it off and then cork it, you know, around it or something. Put a butt, drill out a bigger rod that's busted, you know, and use that butt. Look at this now. We got the bobber swimming around and then that little rod bouncing around. Well, they're having their way with those Sheilas, man. They're going, ho, 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 I'll eat you. But it's amazing they can't. That shit's so rubbery and tough. Little peckers, they can't get it off. If they're big enough to get it off, they're big enough to get it hooked. Big enough to get that hook in their mouth. Pow! Yeah, right, that'd be one for Gorilla Glue. It's impossible. It won't work. You'd have to put a sleeve on the blank down there. That might work, but it's right at the butt where it broke. It's funny what all the definitions for butt. Butt of your rod, the butt of your joke, your butt, her butt, his butt, them, yeah, them's butt. He, she, it, them. If you say she and then you say it real quick, it sounds like you said the dirty word. He, it, she, it. You, it, he, it, she, it. She, it. Yeah, the party's on. Yes, sirree. Most of the people in here, they can't even count to 3. It's a mystery to me. How they got so rich. Well, son of a bitch. Oh. Every one of these boats in here, the main sail that they put up and down, their main sail, I guarantee it costs more than my boat, what I paid for my boat. Just their mainsail alone. I paid I think I paid $1,900 or $1,800, $1,850, something like that. Ridiculous. I'd have paid $3,000 for this boat easily. Of course, it was covered with bird shit, and there were mud dauber nests everywhere inside. A little bit of water in the hall. But it was all rainwater, you know. It was up on a lift for, he said it wasn't that long, but man, there was green shit growing on the bird shit. Like moss, you know, everywhere. Took me like 3 days to scrub it off. Took off a lot of the non-skid, all that scrubbing to get the bird shit off, and the lichens, or whatever they're called, growing on here. Little moss looking doohickeys. Growing into bird crap. Still, she cleaned up nice, and it's been a nice place to live. Fishing all the way down in the Keys and back. She's a worker. She'll work hard for minimum wage. She'll work hard for minimum wage. Ew. Pew. What are you eewing about? Ew. Lynchings, yeah. The sons of bitches. They usually grow on rocks. Ends up being moss. Yeah, that's what moss is, I think. It's because it's like a soft carpet, you know, once it gets established. Needs a little bit of soil or dead vegetation that's attached to the surface to grow on. I don't think it grows too well on straight soil, but I don't know. I'm no expert on moss. Oh, there goes that rod again. But just what I was wondering, you think it's still got bait? And then I watched it, it goes boink, boink, boink. They're chewing on a bare hook so they can say, hey, bait this up, man. Yeah, we'll put some fresh bait on there. My super bait. Super bait. All right. Something tried to have its way with it. They just keep going after that one with no bobber on it. Maybe we just didn't ever see the bobber do nothing. Sit out here and work on my tan while I'm fishing, man. That's the last 4 baits I'm going to use today. 2 baits on each rod. Just put them on. When they're done, I'm done. I had to go for a scooter ride. It's a nice day. Motorbiking around, you know. On my 41-mile-an-hour rocket. Walker's doing some funny shit. Oh. Walker's caught nothing all morning. The other rod's got like 8 fish. fish having his way with the bobber. Oh, we have. Well, some bitch got loose. I felt it on there, wherever it was. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next time. I'll try to start at 7 in the morning tomorrow.